Just recently, our social media exploded with the Ice Bucket Challenge. I am sure many of you are aware of this challenge. However, for those of you who are not aware of this challenge, it was a challenge to bring awareness to ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease. For just one moment, put yourself in this position. Your son or daughter has just been diagnosed with this disease. You have been told that there is in fact hope because of the advancement with stem cell research, and you breathe a sigh of relief. Research on stem cells has been done for decades. It was not until recently that the idea of stem cell research became a hot topic and the cause of many debates. This is a topic that affects more people than most believe or are aware of. According to Americans for Cure Foundation, there are more than 70 major diseases and conditions that can be cured with stem cell research. To name just a few: diabetes, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, cancer, multiple sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease or ALS, spinal cord injuries, blindness, HIV, and AIDS. With this number of diseases, why wouldn't we want to do the research that can help eliminate them? There are numerous different debates about what is right or what is wrong or what is right about stem cell research. For the purposes of this speech, I will discuss the religious debates, the political debates, and the research that is being done that I believe will help mankind. When it comes to stem cell research, there are a vast amount of arguments for and against it. One of the most prominent, however, is the creation of embryonic stem cells. In August of 2000, a debate was aired on PBS between Richard Dorflinger, who is a representative from the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, and Daniel Perry, who represented Patients Coalition for Urgent Research. During this debate, Dorflinger argued that by doing research with embryonic cells, we are destroying a developing life to benefit others. He goes on to state that what makes this so horrible is there is in fact no scientific need to do so, because adult stem cells would give the same results. Perry argues that adult stem cells simply do not work for replacing the defective cells that would be needed to be replaced for the stem cell therapy to work at its maximum potential. The argument has been made that when using embryonic cells, you are choosing one life, the life of a person with some sort of disease, over the life of another, that of an embryo. Although this is a powerful argument, it falls short in many areas. According to Jeffrey O'Brien in the article, The Great Stem Cell Dilemma, the fact is that the embryos that are used are donated leftovers of in vitro fertilization. If these embryos are otherwise going unused, inevitably they would go to waste. So why not allow them to be donated to science? The benefits of learning from the discarded material can and will help medical advancements that will benefit many people when treating and curing their diseases. Another thing to remember is that when these cells are treated properly, they will help numerous people with their medical problems. Keeping these things in mind, it is easy to see that it is not one life for another trade-off. It's more like numerous lives for an unwanted material that would otherwise go into the trash. Religious debates are not the only debates at the heart of this controversial issue. Political debates have also become a big part in this hot issue. How embryonic stem cells are defined can play a significant role in political debates on stem cell research. According to Lynch, the author of What Are Stem Cells? Definitions at the Intersection of Science and Politics, the idea that embryonic stem cells have been used to be thought of like fetuses brings up a political debate, because using them for research would be going against the 1995 Dickey Amendment, which does not allow the destruction of these cells for any type of research. According to Angela Harmon in Stem Cell Research in the 2000s, in 2001, President Bush allowed research to be done on the embryonic cells because the destruction of these cells had already begun, but he did not allow any other research to be done. This was a great thing for scientists, and they were able to do some research, but not as much as they had hoped, because they had less cells than they had originally thought they had. Different sides of politics started to debate whether the need for research was important enough to keep advancing in medical research. Allowing research to continue and advance would make the United States pioneers in the research for regenerative medicine. This would allow medical advancements, and we would be able to help many people in need. Eventually, Even in the political world, it was shown what the importance of stem cell research was. By 2009, a bill was introduced. The bill was reintroduced along with the Stem Cell Research Improvement Act. Both were sent to committee and both were passed by the House and Senate. This allowed for the funding of this research. In addition, it allowed for new embryonic stem cells to be used for the research. With the funding in place, research could begin and medical advancements could be made. Despite the debates, stem cells will only help mankind to improve the quality of life because of the fact that stem cell research is giving us the possibilities of treating, fixing, and curing many medical issues and problems. According to the Nebraska Medical Center, there are numerous different types of stem cells in our bodies during our lifetime. Stem cells are important to us because they help many vital organs grow. They also help to repair cells that are damaged. Much like other scientific advancements and medical research the different type of stem cell therapies done with stem cell research can help people to live a longer, healthier life. When a person is suffering from any one of many diseases, stem cell therapy can help them. There has been ongoing research in regards to how organisms develop from one single cell. They have also advanced knowledge on how a healthy cell can repair a damaged cell in adults. The simple fact that so much can be done with stem cell therapy explains why so much information is wanted and needed, as well has come from it. O'Brien compares using stem cell research to a car fixing itself overnight in a garage, because the abilities of the regenerating cells and tissues that are no longer working order. Simply imagine your loved ones suffering from diabetes and knowing that science has a way of helping them no longer suffer. Even with stem cell research being the topic of many debates, both in religious forums and political forums alike, it is easy to see how research being done with stem cells is helping mankind. Even with religious groups saying that the use of embryonic cells is choosing one life over another, patient advocate groups are able to show that this is simply not true. It has been shown that the benefits of stem cell research can and will help many people with medical problems that they face. Even political opinions have started to understand how stem cell research can and will potentially rid us from the need of only using treatments and lead us into the world of curing many known diseases. We have the capability to eradicate some horrible diseases from our medical problems. Why is it then that we have wasted time in debating instead of just doing the research that is needed in getting rid of these horrible diseases once and for all?